Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are doing the take 2 on my most popular video so far, which is which Chanel is real. Today in take 2 we'll be doing the Chanel Classic Flap in Caviar in black. So stay tuned. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you through the close-ups first, and then you can make a guess on which is real and which is fake in the comments below. And then after that, all will be revealed. Okay, so let's get down to it. For reference sake, we'll call this Classic Flap A and this is Classic Flap B. Okay, first we have the front of the bag. Now the lock, let's see how it turns. So I'm not going to review like the packaging and all that kind of stuff, because honestly when you're buying a fake, does the packaging really matter? It's just a little bit of an add-on, isn't it? To me at least. So I'm going to skip that part. Okay, now we go to the inside of the bag. Now the side profile. Then to the back of the bag. Now to the bottom of the bag. Next, I'm going to show you the chains. So let me just find the part where the kind of the leather is joined together in the chains. We are done. So, which did you guess was the real one? Are you ready for the big reveal? So, are you ready for the big reveal? The real one in today's video is the gold one. Okay guys, so transparency first. I got this bag free of charge because they sent it to me to review on this channel. However, I did tell them when they asked me if I wanted to review that I would not guarantee a good review of any of their products, because honesty is the most important thing here. And besides, this is not how I earn money anyway. If I was counting on earning money from YouTube, I would probably starve to death. So this is more of a passion thing for me. Yeah, so I'm going to be freely honest, even though I got this bag free. Would I consider this the top end fake? No, actually. Unfortunately, it is not at the really tip-top end. But would I consider this a high-end fake? Yes, I would. In general, the quality of this bag, I have to say, is actually excellent. If you also watch my beige Claire real versus fake video, one of the better points of this particular fake than the beige Claire fake, than the beige Claire fake is actually the chain. I think they got the chain spot on in this case, whereas in the beige Claire fake, in the beige Claire fake, the chain definitely had issues. It was very stiff, it didn't flow properly. In this case, this one versus the real one, to be fairly honest, I would actually say the chains on the real one are a little bit stiffer. This is just product variance, even in Chanel. But the biggest downside for this fake, and the one thing that I cannot forgive, kind of, is the leather itself. I'll try and show you in the close-up. Basically, as all Caviar leathers, the leather itself is made up of little round spots. However, in the real Chanel, it almost looks like they have sandpapered down the spots a little bit, or smoothened it down a little bit, so it becomes smoother even though you can see the grain. What this does is that it creates a flatter surface and therefore gives the bag a lot more shine. As you can see here, it is so shiny. And this is without any conditioning or anything like that. It is just this way. But for the fake in this case, the graining is more protruded, I would guess. So because of this, it affects the shine because it isn't a flat surface that light can reflect off. I actually put 3 coatings of the leather conditioner already on this bag to give it a little bit more shine. However, as you can see here, the real Chanel is still a lot shinier than this one. If I run my finger across the real one, it actually feels pretty smooth, even though you can see the grain. Whereas if I run my finger across the fake one, it's actually pretty rough. So that is my main complaint in this case. Actually, that is the only complaint I have in this case. In every other aspect of the bag, I feel they have actually done pretty well. So it is still a really, really good fake. Would I call this out if I saw it on the streets? Definitely not, because I mean, even a real Chanel bag can lose its shine over time. Yeah, it's definitely not call outable unless maybe you have them side by side. Yeah, so this is actually a very good fake, and it is actually a lot cheaper than the beige Claire one. It was almost half the price. So that's a big difference in
loved items that is still in very good condition for a very good price. Let me just put all these things back in there so I can show you guys how it fits again. And I guess I'm not gonna put my laptop in there because it's just way too heavy. And yeah, let's just put everything back in here. Okay, all right, so, and then my phone. So here is how everything looks. Oh, my iPad just covered everything, but here is how everything, so here is how everything looks, and I absolutely love this. Like I said, I'm not gonna lie, it does get pretty heavy on my shoulders. Like, I can feel it already. But I love it either way. I think that I can take the pain for a while. I don't know about 8 hours of a day, but for a while I feel like I can take the pain, I can handle the pain, but for a long term I don't think so. But like I have said, that people have suggested me to get the leather tab right here to kind of help protect your shoulder from these straps, because these straps are very stiff and they hurt a lot. So I am thinking about purchasing that when I use this, and I know that it's not really gonna take all the pain away, but at least it's a little bit thicker and a little bit wider. So I feel like when you put it on your shoulders, it would just sit a little bit better rather than having these two small straps pulling on your shoulders. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, this is how it looks. Let me just kind of like, so this is how it looks when I am wearing it on the shoulders. But what was I gonna say? I was gonna say that I do like to cinch up the sides sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, because I do not want to keep creasing the leather right here. So I do it sometimes, but not all the time. I only do
higher. It depends on my mood, but like I prefer to wear crossbody like on a high, like, you know, like position. Again, it's adjustable, so you can probably accommodate a little bit more. But yeah, how cute is this? I really like this, and I've used it once already, and I'm going to be using it again today because I'm going out with some friends. And how cute is that? One other option about this bag is that obviously, because this is removable, you can use like a very generic strap for your bag. So you can also use a guitar strap, like, you know, the thick one, to add different looks on this bag if you want to use it. I really like this bag because it's already kind of patina. It's not very light. Alright guys, I hope you like this video. If you want to support this channel, please click the like and subscribe button. And yes, get one for yourself, and head on to the description of this video. Again, thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye.
It just takes a long time to do, and I haven't had the time to restart it. Eventually I'll get back to doing it. When I first took this business super serious, I sold 25 bags in January, which was a huge deal to me. Man, that's so fun. And I even tracked my follower count. On Instagram I had at the time 21,000 followers. That's crazy. And then on TikTok I had 50 followers. Dude, I'm really happy that I documented this, because then I can look back and just smile and be really proud of how far this business has come. This is my only patent wallet. I wish that the color picked up on camera, but it's this beautiful dark plum color. I absolutely love how rich the color looks. Whenever I have a bag that I'm sharing, 10 times out of 10 there's gonna be a receipt. Let's see what this receipt is for. Dry clean. Oh, there's another one. Nails. I typically use this for when I don't want to bring a bag that day. I'll add a little chain so that you can wear it as a crossbody. This is my ride or die. It is kind of retired at the moment because I'm using my Hermes Constance wallet. I use this every day. I want to say for a year and a half, 2 years. Look how well it's kept up. Look at that. That's amazing. Who's calling me? I love sourcing this as well because I feel like you could just attach it to your keys, put your cards in here. You can actually jam pack it. I put around 6 cards and cash and Lactaid, so it fits a good amount. I also like to hang it on one of my Louis Vuitton bags. I actually hang it on all of my Louis Vuitton bags. I hang it on this guy, hung it on this before. I've also hung it on my sac plat. My final Louis Vuitton, and then we'll move on to Gucci, is this guy. Larger version, I guess, of the key pouch. Actually, it's not even a key pouch. The main way that I use her is as a wallet. Ooh, money, $2. Because these guys are pretty much the same size. Whenever I pull this, it's for when I need to put a lot inside. Typically when I'm traveling, I use this guy. Technically she is a belt bag, and I probably would loop just any little belts on this and then wear her like that. I haven't done that before, but I like that it has that option. Okay, next we're gonna move to Gucci, my absolute favorite Gucci that I own. It is a Gucci Jackie. What I think makes her so unique is this beautiful gold paper link chain. I love that it has the little engraving
on the paper clip chain. I love that it's gold hardware, that it's monogram, that it has a tan accent, because then I could get away with using